Guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a 3D face inside of Scratch just like this one. And yeah, you can make a couple of things with it. I've even made a staff. Let me show you guys. Let me just get into full screen mode. See, here's a staff. Now, we're not going to add this little thingy because it takes too much code. So, yeah. Okay, what? Okay, so let's create a new project. Just so you guys know, we're only making a 3D face. So let's get started. So delete the first sprite. Delete the spatty bands. Paint a new sprite. Sorry guys, I have a lot of hiccups today. Take out a when green flag clicked. Forever. Sorry. Controls. Not controls. It's supposed to be controls. When we got screen refresh, now add this controls in here. So make a new block. Call this 2D rectangle. Nice. Oh, I almost forgot. X, Y, Z, scale, X, angle, Y, angle. Nice. Wait. Why am I so dumb? Why am I being so dumb? This is a 2D one. This is supposed to be called height, and then this is supposed to be width. Sorry, guys. Now, take out a go to X. Wait, don't forget. Add the pen extension. To add the pen extension. Pen down. And erase all. Don't forget erase all also here. Pen down. Go to whatever that place is. Take out a plus. The X should be X plus width. Duplicate that. Put this here. Y plus height. And X here, wait. Now duplicate that. And duplicate that. Take away the X. Take away both of these. Take away also this. And add back this. Oh yeah. And don't forget a pen up. Nice. Now instead of controls, delete that. Do this. 0, 0. Did I have scale? I still have a Z. What the heck? The width 50. The height 50. And as you guys can see, that draws a little line. Wait, let's just see if this is one without screen refresh. Okay, nice. Does this move? Yes, it is. Take away this because, yeah, make a new block name. Block. don't forget to do A1 without screen refresh and call this 3D face. So add an input X, add an input Y, add an input Z, add an input scale, add an input add an input X angle, not X angle, X angle, and input Y angle. Oh, sorry guys, I have a lot of hiccups today. I had a lot of things today to do today. But do you know what I did instead? Coding. Take out and erase all and put it inside of the if and or else. No. 2D rectangle. No. Yeah, 2D rectangle. X times Z minus scale and duplicate. And set this for the Y. Nice. Now, don't forget to do a or in here is less than 1, scale is less than 1, or scale is less than Z. Wait, what? Z is less than scale, so like that is supposed to go here. And then here it has to be no, take out a times Z minus scale times sine of X angle, duplicate that, set this to be cos, and change this to be Y. Oh, nice. Now this is much more cleared. Make a variable. Now I'm not going to make it colorful. You guys can choose if you guys want colorful, but I'm not going to choose colorful. So make a new variable, call this angle X for all sprites. It does not have to be for all sprites. Angle Y. Because since we're only using one sprite, it does not need to be. Yeah. And I'll show you guys also how to move the player. But first, you guys have to take out this thing. 0, 0. Oh, don't forget there has to be another variable, Z. 0, 0, Z. And then the scale could be 80. Angle X and angle Y. Nice. Don't forget, set angle X to 90. Set angle Y to 0. And then set Z to something like 80. No, that's going to be 2. So like 50? No. 123. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Now, why does it look so much less load? I don't care. change angle x by a minus times 3. So like, yeah. Wait, let me just clean up. Nice. Now, here, put in key. Sorry, guys. Right arrow minus key. Left arrow. Set this to be angle y by up arrow minus down arrow, and one last, which is gonna be z. There's a double key. W minus s times 3. So, as you guys can see, this works perfectly fine. And I can even change the y, change it more, bigger. Now comes the x direction. So I make a new variable, call this x, and put an x right there. Set this to be x. Set this to be a. Set this to be d. Wait, what? Yeah. Times 3. Divided by whatever you chose as scale. I chose 80. And this is to smoothen it so it does not fly across the screen. So as you guys can see, it's turning it. And as you guys can see, we can that looks so weird. So like, yeah, this works perfectly fine. I even have like a FPS counter. I want to try to make a FPS counter. Let's try to make a FPS counter. FPS, and then set FPS to clean up to 1 divided by timer, and then a reset timer block. Nice. It's showing the wrong amount of that thing. What if it's supposed to be a +1? Nice, it's showing the correct amount of FPS. Yes. Nice. Nice, as you guys can see, this works perfectly fine. I don't know why I made FPS counter. Okay, let me just clean up the blocks. So yeah, here's the code. This makes a 3D face. This is all the controls. This makes a 2D rectangle. Then this all runs all the code. Easy, simple, fun. Bye-bye, guys. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Please. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers in the next month.